Hi guys, so here's my morning routine when I'm in a rush and I know my makeup is going to be wrecked soon after. I start out with my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blemish Wash, and it's just basically a wash that's anti-wrinkle and anti-blemish. The exfoliating pads that I use are just basic 99-cent pads that you can find at your local Walmart or pharmacy. So check them out. I love them. They're awesome. So after I'm done scrubbing all the dead stuff off of my face, I just rinse with some hot water to open the pores up, and then they'll close up themselves. So after that's all washed away, I usually move on to my skin. I've been mixing all my products together lately because it seems to make it smoother. I use a SPF protection, just a store brand moisturizer. This is my Matchmaster by MAC, number 6. And then next we have my Mercier Illuminating Foundation Primer. I love this stuff. I absolutely love it. So what I do is I just put it on the back of my hand, and so I put on my moisturizer and then a few pumps of the foundation, and then I put in my lustrous, amazing, luxurious illumination primer from Mercier. So as you can see, I just used a little bit of it, maybe a little more. So I use my Sephora skunk brush, is what I call it. It's just one of their basic brushes. I'm sure you can find it there. And I just mix it. I just mix it on my hand a little bit, and I start to brush it on. It goes on so much smoother with the moisturizer in there. After switching from my satin finish from MAC, I noticed that this Matchmaster, it dried up very, very easily on the skin. So I just recently decided to mix in my moisturizer with it, and that way it's a lot more smooth going on, and it's easier. Now what's missing here is concealer. I knew that I was heading for the beach, so there's a lot of things that I didn't do this morning that I usually wear. So concealer is one of them, and I just didn't want to do all the heavy caking on this day because it was going to be hot, and I just wanted to enjoy myself and not worry about my face melting off. Alright, so on to my eyebrows. Here I'm using another one of my favorite things. It's a brush that I received in a L'Oreal Hip Loose Pigment Powder. And I just found that it was awesome for doing my brows. It's really thin and it's a stiff brush, so it's one of my favorites. I also use a Coastal Scents color in the 88 palette. It's a brown one, and I'll show you where it is. Right down there. So I found that the brown color that I'm using currently helps to pull off a more natural, more subtle brow. I used to use a darker one that's like all gone, and just naturally I had to use something else. So I went to the lighter brown, and it just looks so much better. It doesn't look as dark or as outlined or unnatural. So I just fill in with the lighter brown, and it looks good that way. I mean, at least I think so. Well, it needed a little more work, but what the heck. Whew! Got hot in there, y'all. So for blush, with this look, I'm using Gleeful by MAC. It's a Mineralizer blush, which I love. It gives a roasted rose type color. And again, the blush brush that I'm using is another one from Sephora that I cannot name. One cheek. Two cheek. Two cheek. On to the lip. For matte lipsticks, I use MAC Prep and Prime because it leaves moisture without the shine. So my liner is Cherry. And although my camera was used to focus, this is Charmed, I'm sure, by MAC. So my pink lips are usually showing through this bright red with this dark red lipstick. So I usually have to bring the liner in pretty far. I'll line it up at first and then bring it in some afterwards. And here comes that bright red lip. And voila! Finally, on to the head. So this is an old twist out, about 5 or 6 days old. To revive it a little bit, I'm just spritzing my favorite blend. It's Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle conditioner with water. That's it. Just a little something something and bring it back from the dead. I guess it needed some fluffing. And some fixing. And a little more fluffing. Then, for some real moisture, I gotta melt down a little bit of my 100% pure coconut oil and toss it in. Y'all see me? I think I look cute. Yeah, so check out this foolishness. I tried to show you all how much I was using, and then I realized, I can't tip over my hand with liquid in it. So guys, just remember that your hair absorbs most of the coconut oil that you put in it. So remember that you can be a little bit generous. I use about a tablespoonful. My hair is not in the least bit dry at all, so you can use more without worrying about it being too oily the next day. So just work it in and fluff. Well, that's all folks. Thanks for watching.